Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to be doing a read aloud, and it is one of Miss Ryback's favorite stories. This is called The Good Egg, and this story was written by Jory John and illustrated by Pete Oswald. So Pete drew the pictures and John wrote the words. So this is a story with a very important message, and we'll talk about it at the end. Oops, here we go. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. That's a very good egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. So there are a dozen eggs in a carton. These are the dozen eggs, and here's the good egg. And a dozen is a term used for 12, the number 12. So if there's a dozen of something, that means you have 12 of something. And there's 12 eggs in this carton. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. So these eggs weren't the best eggs. They did a lot of things that weren't so good. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg, a very good egg. Nobody seemed to care though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. The poor good egg got cracks in his shell because he was so worried about all the other bad eggs and he just wanted them to be good. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself, the pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. As soon as he started cracking, he knew he needed to change something. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in the bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. So they didn't care what the good egg had to say, which is really sad. So now he was off on his own. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was all alone. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. So instead of worrying about everyone else, he finally took time to think about himself. I took walks, I read books, I floated in the river, I wrote in my journal, I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in and I breathed out. I even started painting. So he's doing all of these important things that we need to do so we can relax. He's finally getting the time to do them. For once, I had found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head was no longer scrambled. He's all better. I started to feel like myself again. He's meditating, he's feeling peaceful, and he's able to not be worried about things. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. So he's going to teach them all how to relax and just take time to not be stressed. Here we go. Back into the market he's going. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey-o, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. So they made him a sign, and they were so happy to see him again. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. So instead of being worried about everyone being perfect, he realized that he didn't need to worry. And it's okay to not be perfect all the time. Yep, the old carton's back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. So he felt like he had to change everyone and make them good, but really he learned that in the end he missed them all and he just needed not to worry so much because nobody's the same and nobody's perfect. And that is the good egg. I really love a story and I feel like we can all learn something from it. So I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.